The UFC just signed a massive $7.7 billion deal with Paramount Plus to broadcast all US events, moving away from ESPN. On paper, this seems like huge money, and you might think fighters would finally see a bigger slice of the pie. But former welterweight champion Tyron Woodley isn't buying it. Speaking to MMA Knockout via Action Network, Woodley said most of that cash will stay at the very top of the promotion. "I think the benefits of it are mostly going to stay at the top," he said. "No fighter is going to go in there with a calculator to see what a non-pay-per-view situation equates to them. You've got Conor McGregor, you've got Jon Jones, and you've got Ilia Topuria. Outside of those three, nobody can really go into a UFC office and poke their chest out and say, 'Oh, you've got a bigger deal. I should get more money.'" Woodley explained that unless a fighter is a champion defending their belt or a huge star who draws eyeballs, their paycheck isn't going to increase. "Your purse is going to be your purse," he said bluntly. It's not just speculation. Fighter revenue share in the UFC was as low as 13 to 14.5% in 2023. And even after the UFC settled an antitrust lawsuit in 2024 for $375 million, compensating thousands of fighters from 2010 to 2016 who were underpaid, it's clear the organization's brand often overshadows the fighters themselves. Woodley also points to the lack of star power in the current roster as a key reason fighters can't leverage more money. "The UFC has built the brand to that level," he said. "They built the brand so big that now you see Saudi money coming in, they're promoting boxing, they did the Noche deal. The highlights of the last 2 years were more about organizational deals than the fighters." He continued, "If you go ask anybody at Starbucks to name 5 UFC stars, I'm going to guess 10 out of 10 people can do it. But outside of those 3, Jones, McGregor, Topuria, they're not going to tell me Islam Makhachev is going to make you come and watch. And under him maybe an Alex Pereira or someone like that. Nobody is really jumping out of their comfort zone to spend big money on pay-per-view to watch a lot of these fighters anymore." Woodley didn't hold back when he broke down why champions still don't necessarily become stars. "The champions are people that are just champions. They won. They didn't throw the fucking can at the press conference. They didn't wear a flashy suit or come in a Bugatti. They just won. That's the sports side of it, and you can't take that away." In other words, no matter how massive the deals get, for most UFC fighters, the big money is still reserved for the select few who can capture the spotlight and the casual fans' attention.